Hi, my name is Brian Smalley, better known as Chef Lubu on the internet, and this is my first time with anime. I remember the first time that I watched anime ever in my life. I don't know the exact date. It was definitely in the early 90s, late 80s. The first anime that I can remember watching was Vampire Hunter D, the original animated movie. It used to air on the Sci-Fi Network, if I'm remembering correctly, and it was the craziest thing that I'd ever seen. At the time, I was very young, and just seeing these grotesque animations, these monstrous creatures pop up out of the ground, and it was weird because I'd never seen anything like that. I'd grown up, watching the Disney movies, and for me, stuff like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and Mary Poppins and all of that stuff. And so I was still very young, and then to just have my mind melted by this tall vampire hunter man with a giant sword. I was literally, I think as a child, just my mind was expanding and melting at the same time. Because the color schemes, the thematics, it all was just coming together in a very sort of bizarre way that I couldn't really fathom. And my parents didn't care. My dad was like, I don't know, it's cartoons, they're all cartoony and stuff. And so he didn't even pay attention to the fact that there was a lot of incredibly adult themes in the cartoon that I'm not gonna necessarily regale you with, but it was just, there's a lot of violence and sex and murder and deception and politics and all that stuff. But as a kid, I'm just like, holy shit, cyborg horse. Holy shit, he's got a hand with a mouth on it and he's eating demons with it. And there's just all this craziness going on. And so that was the first, that's the first thing anime-wise that I ever remember watching. And then Sci-Fi Network had other stuff like Project A-ko and Robot Carnival and all of that. But that was the most visceral thing that I'd ever seen. And so for me, that anime has just always carried me through into adulthood as the thing that I love the most in anime. Vampire Hunter D and just that sort of style. It's stylish, it's sleek, and it's very sort of romanticized in the way that it's presented. But that's what I love about it, and that was my first time with anime. I loved it, and it's been with me ever since.